Welcome back, everyone. Let's go ahead and get started with this makeup tutorial. We're going to begin by priming the face. I'm using my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. If you want dewy, luminous skin, definitely go with this foundation primer underneath your foundation, and your foundation will look so dewy. It's my absolute favorite. I've been using it like crazy lately. I'm going to move on to priming my eyelids. I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Light. I'm applying that all over my eyelids, blending it out with the damp beauty blender, and then I'm going to set it so it does not crease and will also be easier to blend. Today we are going to be using the Urban Decay Electra palette. I'm going into Thrash to start off on a segment E40 blending crease brush, and I'm going to blend this into my crease. This is going to be one of our main crease shades, so I'm going to begin with a pretty good amount of product on the brush. I'm going to blend it out. I did go back into this product after the first time. I did want it to be very intense. Since we're going colorful, why not go all out? Going into Gonzo with a segment E40, I'm going to begin by lightly blending this into the crease. I grabbed a very light amount. We will go back and intensify this color and make sure that it's more intense and vibrant, but I really just wanted to take a very light amount on the blending brush and go ahead and put that into the crease. So I'm just using windshield wiper motions. Now I'm moving over to a segment E25 blending brush, still using Gonzo, and I'm intensifying this color. I'm starting by applying this on the outer lid and then very lightly moving it up into the crease. We will go around and blend out the edges of this eyeshadow because I know applying it in these areas it can tend to be and appear just very harsh, so don't worry, we will go back and blend that. And we are going to go back into Thrash, and I'm going to blend that out with a segment E40 to make sure that that blue is not harsh at all, but it blends very nicely into the yellow. I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Fair, and on a segment E70 concealer brush, I'm going to begin by clearing out an area on my eyelid. I went about a little bit past half of my eyelid, so I didn't do the complete eyelid, but just past half of the eyelid, and I'm just applying this concealer here. This is going to be a guide as to where we are going to apply our glitter. And now I'm going to go in with a glitter primer. I'm using the glitter primer from NYX Cosmetics, and I'm applying that with my pinky finger on the area where I put the concealer. For our glitter today, we'll be using the Makeup Geek Sparkler, and this is in the shade Supernova. So I'm getting a brush wet with some MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to pack this on the areas where I applied concealer. This glitter was a perfect match for the colors that we used on our eyes today. Now I'm taking Gonzo again, and I'm going to be taking this on a segment E25 blending brush, and I'm going to blend this around the edges of the glitter to make sure that the glitter and the blue eyeshadow meet and blend together very nicely. So I'm just tapping that color around the edge of the green glitter that we just applied. For eyelashes, I will be using the Huda Beauty Classic Lashes, and this is in the style number 11 Sasha. I really like these lashes. I've gotten so many uses out of them, and I am really enjoying them. So I feel like they just really completed the eyes, so I'm just going to apply those. And from all the eyeshadows we've been applying, I did have quite a bit of fallout, so I went ahead and cleaned that up with a makeup wipe and also cleaned up the edges of the eyeshadow to make them nice and crisp. For foundation today, I'll be using the Hourglass Vanish Foundation Stick. This is in the shade Porcelain. I'm just going to apply this all over the face. Honestly, I don't think that I like this foundation. I think that I am going to return it. I've used it about 2 or 3 times. And the first time I think I liked it okay, but I just feel like it can appear very cakey. And if you have dry skin, I would not recommend this. I don't have dry skin, but I did have a few areas where I was breaking out, and it really just tends to really cling to any dry areas on the skin. Moving on to concealer, I will be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Light. I'm going to apply this all underneath my eyes to cancel out any dull tones underneath my eyes and to highlight that area. I'm going to be blending that out with my damp beauty blender. Moving on, as always, I'm going to be setting my concealer with my Airspun Translucent Base Powder and Translucent Extra Coverage. I'm applying this underneath my eyes. This will keep my concealer in place all day. I'm also applying it on the bridge of the nose and on the chin. Moving on to contouring, I'll be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Original Contour Kit. Using the shade in the middle, I'm going to contour using my Morphe M143 fan brush. For highlighting today, I'll be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerrero Collaboration Glow Kit, and I'll be using Forever Lit. And I'll be applying the highlighter with a Morphe G23 fan brush. I am so in love with this highlighter. It is the most beautiful highlighter. It's a nice silver duochrome highlighter, has a touch of blue in it. It's so amazing, and I thought it would be perfect to use with a colorful makeup look. Now I'm going to go ahead and dust away all of the excess translucent powder with my Sigma F25 tapered face brush. Now taking a Sigma E70 medium angled shading brush and using the shade Thrash, I'm going to begin by smoking out the bottom lash line. Recently, I do not like to leave the bottom lash line bare when I do looks like this. I feel like it's just not complete without smoking out the bottom lash line, so I've been doing that a lot recently, and I just really like how this completed the look. The yellow just really finished off the eyes. Now I'm actually going to get a touch of Gonzo, still using that Sigma E70, and I'm going to focus the blue on the outer lash line and then use whatever extra product I have and bring that into the inner lash line. Now I'm taking Thrash on a Sigma E30 pencil brush, and I'm going to use this as my inner corner highlight. This is such a pigmented color, and when I popped this on the inner corners, it made magic, you guys. I wanted to add something extra. I didn't plan on this, but I'm using the Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers Silver Glitter Eyeliner, and I'm going to apply that over the inner corner highlight and also below the inner lash line, just a touch of glitter. For blush, I'll be using the Milani Rose Powder Blush in Romantic Rose, and I'll be applying that with a Sigma F30 Large Powder Brush. Now to blend the lashes, I'll be using my Tarte Man Eater Mascara. I'm going to apply this on my upper lashes and also my lower lashes, but the purpose of the mascara was to blend my false lashes and my lashes together so that I don't have two separate pairs of lashes going on, but that they are blended into one. And I also have been liking to apply mascara on my bottom lash line. For the lips, I'll be using the NYX Cosmic Metals Lip Cream, and this is an electromagnetic. It is a beautiful blue-green duochrome liquid lip, but it's in the cream form, so I don't find that it's drying at all. It is so beautiful, and it really completed the look. I got this color such a long time ago, and this is the first time that I've actually been able to use it in a look. That is it for this look. I hope that everyone enjoys. I love you all so much. Please don't forget to subscribe. There's a button on the screen where you can easily do so. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!